Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time you see my channel, you should review cartoon series, anime series, so something completely random. And today we talk about a new Netflix premiere of My Little Pony Next Generation. And this film is basically sort of like a continuation of G4 Magic and Friendship franchise. And I have to say, you need to know anything about G4? Not really. It's a movie, it's sort of standalone. You don't need to worry about any continuity, anything. But it's one of those things is kind of helps, but not really, because this is sort of kind of like a soft reboot because it did sort of a time skip in between because in the original series everybody happy, everybody's united, and something fell apart in between that time skip, and nobody really knows because all the other ponies, all other different races of ponies, the Pegasi, the Unicorn, or the Earth pony, sort of went their own separate ways because sort of kind of distrust of each other. It's sort of kind of like on the face it, sort of racism because the whole movie is about racism that they don't know what happened, but it's one of those things that tells us sort of truth. Sometimes things sort of happen, and sometimes you have to fix it yourself. Now, the story focuses on our main character, Hope, who has sort of this dream with her dad to see the other race ponies and what they actually are, because for a long time they sort of lost the old information. What is a unicorn? What is a Pegasi? What they do? Their magic is real or not real? Because over the years they sort of just lost the information and start making stuff up. Maybe sort of harmful stuff that you kind of ruin this delusion of, oh, the Pegasi are evil, they eat you, and they're cannibals, and you people sort of believe that, but at the same time, Hope doesn't really make sense, and that's the thing about Hope. Hope is trying to figure out why this happened. And also understanding, and also realizing and what happened to the magic, because when she actually finally meets a unicorn and she explained, oh, okay, what do you do, what type of magic can you do this, and then drop a bomb on you that, oh no, we have no magic. Like, what? I mean, we used to have, but just sort of disappeared. And sort of that questions kind of realize, okay, why there is no magic in the unicorns, or also ask other questions like why the Pegasi cannot fly. It's all about kind of metaphors that sort of stain of the society, that sort of distrust, not giving faith to other people, all of that sort of bad mojo could actually damage the people around you, could give them sort of like a scar in the society, in other words. But once more, magic is sort of a metaphor of this film, that sometimes the real magic is the people you have friends with, of different cultures, different backgrounds, to make yourself more kind of understanding. And that is sort of sweet because this movie is very wholesome and sweet. The only problem is this film is not funny enough, and that's the biggest problem about this film. I mean, you do laugh, you chuckle because how cute it is and how adorable it is, but at the same time you see the potential. I mean, each character, you could see, you could add so many jokes on some characters. Like, for example, you have the main villain called Sprout, is sort of judgmental, that sort of lazy guy who his own mom sort of filled him with ideas like, oh, we Earth ponies are the best of this, unicorn or Pegasus are trash or whatever, and that kind of plays his own ego because Sprout is one of those characters you see on television or the news that really doesn't know any better, but at the same time he's the one who damages more. The fact is, sort of realize you have to be careful what you say with the young generation, because they are easily impressed about many things, but at the same time this character could be so much funnier because you could see all the flaws and you can add that flaw with more comedy. There's like one section that he was sort of the deputy of the main sheriff, now he became sheriff, but at the same time he's sort of a coward, delusional, and you could add a lot of jokes in here. You can see how flawed he really is, but they don't. They just sort of kind of saying like, oh, this is bad. This is what happened if you let someone like this exist. You give him more delusional of the character is delusional. I mean, that's fine, okay, but where's the comedy? Where's the jokes? I mean, you can add jokes. You can still make him threatening and funny in the same time. But some reason they decide not to. I mean, once more, if you see this film is still a good film, but you can see the potential so much more. And that's the only disappointing about this film is the comedy. Okay, you have other maybe another problem is sort of the build up to the big action scenes, and the action scenes are good, but you don't feel the build up. You don't feel the danger. And I think that's the other problem this film has. It's sort of the sort of build up. That's the only thing kind of make this film even great. I can forgive the comedy if the action you feel the action afterwards, but sadly, in you never fully got there. You have your moments, but you never feel that heavy in other words. But once more, maybe because the movie trying to be cheerful, fun, teach a lesson for young children. Maybe that's the direction they went. Yeah, I can see why, but at the same time, you can make it still funny. I mean, something that's a little issues I have with this film. But yeah, that this film was pretty good. It was pretty decent. Yeah, I recommend it for everyone. No, it's one of those films that if you're a fan of G4, maybe you like it because the very beginning is kind of boring a little bit because they're trying to make the characters likable, but they sort of kind of figure out how to make it work. It gets there, but it takes a sweet time to be there. In other words, now anything else, not really. I mean, everything else like the animation was incredible. I mean, wow, it was really well funded, and the music was also really good. And unfortunately, the story wasn't strong enough, and that's the only problem I have besides the comedy because it's still funny, but not strong funny. You can still chuckle, but other than that, that's the only complaints I have. The rest is up to you. If you watch the film, do you like it? Do you hate it? Comment down below. I really got nothing else to say. Just thank for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.